already know my male viewership on this video is gonna be weirdly high. I see you, okay? I know you're here, and I, for my own sanity, will tell myself that you're here doing research for your wife or your girlfriend or your daughter. Welcome one, welcome all. Today, Merry Christmas. I got my Christmas sweater on. You can't really see it, but can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, we got the Christmas colors in the background, which this video isn't Christmas related at all. It's bra related. Hi, here's my bra. Here's my everyday bra, which isn't an everyday bra because I don't wear a bra most days. I'm a bra hater, certified bra hater. I can't stand bras, I can't stand underwear, I can barely stand socks. So when I wear socks, bras, and underwear, they better be the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my body. And that, in bras in particular, is extremely difficult to find. I've talked about my boobs a couple of times before on this channel. You know, I'm the type of person who, like, nothing is TMI. You know, I'm the type of person who's like, we should be able to talk about our periods whenever the hell we want, in front of whoever the hell we want, because it's as normal as having a cold or breaking your big toe. Actually, it's way more normal than breaking your big toe. Anyways, to anybody who's like, oh my God, why are you getting on here and talking about your boobs? Click off. Clearly doesn't concern you. But I have heard about a number of brands making tops that are braless. I will wear any top braless. Let's go over my metrics here, okay? I am currently around like a 30C, which would be like a 32B would be the sister size. But like 30C is typically what I'm wearing. As far as my chest goes, I have got, like most women with natural breasts, little to no breast tissue on top and in the middle. My breast tissue predominantly sits underneath and on the outside. So when I am braless, there's no cleavage to speak of. I'm very like quite flat chested looking. That said, unless I'm like absolutely frigid, my nips usually stay put. So I don't really have to worry about nip coverage, which is why I'll pretty much go braless in any top. The one time I will not go braless is in like a corporate setting, obviously. If I'm doing a corporate keynote, if I'm on TV in a tight fitted top or doing a commercial shoot, I'm wearing this bra. This is what it looks like. I do not like push-up or padding. All I need is this on and all of a sudden my girls are center and up. It is like just like a thin, tiny, thin piece of material. But of course the wire pulls the breast tissue that usually is sitting further out on the sides, and it pulls it like more front and center. So then the breast tissue is like properly placed. So even though this has no push-up or padding to speak of, it does give me a more shapely appearance. And of course gives nip coverage. So that's why I'll wear it certain times for certain outfits. But for the most part, I'm a bra-free girly. But braless tops do intrigue me. Now, what intrigues me about the idea of a braless top is not the nip coverage, it's can it give me the same shape as wearing a bra? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer the shape of my chest when I'm wearing a bra, but the discomfort of it isn't worth it on a daily basis to me, which is why I don't wear them. But if this can give me the shape of wearing a bra, I'm intrigued. So I went with the two brands that interested me the most. I'm gonna compare. I have 4 products from each brand, 8 in total to try on today. The first brand we're gonna look at is Klassy Network, who I feel like is the one who like invented the category. Klassy Network is the one I've heard the most about. Abercrombie Fitch is the other brand, and they are newer to this game. It is like more of a new launch for them in the last year or so. So we'll start with Klassy Network immediately, taking these out of the bag. These are 2 tank tops. This one is from Abercrombie. This one is from Klassy Network. Totally different. The vibes is totally different. I will take these cups out. In both cases, it's essentially a built-in sports bra with cups. And that, to be honest, was disappointing to me when I felt them. I was like, oh, that's kind of just like a sports bra, but make it look like a top. So I'm gonna take 1 pad out of each to show you how different these are, because they're drastically different. This is the Klassy Network cup. It's like smushy mushy. It's very smushy. Whereas the one in the Abercrombie one, as thin as could be. So this Abercrombie one is like what you'll find in a swimsuit, like in a bikini, very thin. You can even see like this one is holding its structure. This one is floppy. Okay, I'm gonna start trying on all the Klassy Network ones, and I will start with this black bodysuit. Okay, so this one actually gives me like a bit of cleavage, which I don't think the rest will do because they're like high neck, but I guess if you get the scoop necks, you might actually get some cleavage action happening. The mic is like nuzzled right in there, but it does, I mean, give as much cleavage as a girl with my small boobs can get, which is nice. I think I don't like how tight the like armholes are. Like I prefer
very low or very high. I mean.
Very high. So that I don't love. I also don't love like the thick seaming, the piping on the edges of the bodysuit. Kind of for me makes it feel more like a swimsuit. Or just like cheapens it a little bit. And the material also definitely feels like a bit like spandexy workout material. I wear bodysuits a lot under my suits. Like when I'm doing corporate work and I have like a suit on, I'll do a bodysuit under it so that it's seamless with my dress pants, which is why I wanted to give this a try. I'll definitely wear this. The ones I typically use are the ones from Aritzia, the like double walled, and I actually don't have to wear a bra under those because they are such thick double layered. But I do find like shape wise and style wise, I think I like those a bit better. But this definitely does give me more like lift. Though I think like it makes me feel like my boobs look wonky because you have to really like move the cups around to get them to like sit the same on both sides. But I don't know if that's just something I can feel, but to the like human eye, you can't see. So that's the back. I feel like it's like a little bit of a scoop back. Hopefully I liked it. On to our next. I got these during a sale. I ordered my typical size. I'm typically an extra small on top. I cross-referenced the size chart, got an extra small and everything because that's what it said my size was gonna be. But there was very limited color options. So I got this black tank top, high neck, ribbed material. It feels very nice. And the inside layer almost feels like an athletic legging, and the outer material feels like a ribbed cotton. Okay, here we have the black tank top. Fit-wise, super comfortable. Material, fit, shape, everything about this I love. The other thing that's great about a braless top as opposed to a bra is we all know that even when you're wearing the correct size bra, a lot of us have meat on our bones and will get like a bulge from the bra band. And it's really hard to deal with that under tight-fitted clothing sometimes. So obviously with this, you're not gonna get that bra line in the back or any bulge, which I really appreciate. It's definitely like making me more shapely. I will say like, it's so thick that like, I feel like I'm wearing a costume or like I have like fake implants on my chest. Obviously I do, every time I put a bra on other clothing, I'm like, I have more boob than I thought because of the fact that it's pulling the tissue into the proper positioning. And so it makes them look or feel bigger. So I am used to that feeling when I put on a bra even, that I'm like, oh, I have more boob than I thought was there. But this is like different than that. Although my worry is, can you see like the outline of the cups? Because they are so thick.
I don't think so. Give me like a slow spin. Nope.
So it's definitely probably giving, does it make the shape weird?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you guys to comment, the girlies. Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly it looks very natural. Like I wouldn't even say it doesn't look costumey. It doesn't look like, it looks like your natural shape.
Okay. Well, that's good. This is surprising me. I was really worried with this brand once I got it in the mail and felt it, that it was just gonna feel way too awkward and like that you would see the pads. So that's good. Okay, next, I think this is so cute. This is by far my favorite top that I got from Klassy Network. By the way, they do also have other things like dresses, but again, sizes and styles that I liked were a bit limited. Okay, this is a lilac purple off the shoulder top. I love an off the shoulder top. Molly in her early 20s and mid 20s, always in an off the shoulder top. But this one is interesting. It's long sleeve ribbed material. I got everything cropped because I am so short torsoed, no torso to speak of. So whereas the other ones were all like double layered all the way down, this one is actually just like a literal built-in bra. So like underneath, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's like a full built-in bra, and then the outer layer is single lined. And this is the exact same ribbed cotton as that black tank top. Throw a choker on me, and I am early 20s, mid 20s Molly again. Okay, love the color. Purple's definitely like one of, you guys know, it's like my favorite color, but it's hard to find in clothing. So I really like this color. I feel like it's a good color on me. She says, not being able to see herself. I'm very glad I bought everything from Klassy Network in the cropped, because it ain't cropped. Like, it goes past my belly button. I am super short torso though, so that's like a me thing. But I just know if I had bought anything outside of the cropped section, it would have all been like way too uncomfortably long on me, because short torso, and then I go into like wide hips because I'm a pear shape, and it just gets like really awkward and bunchy and it rolls, and I hate it. Can you see the like line of the sports? Here, I'll show you guys. So it has this thick seam for this separate, this is the only one that has this separate shelf bra. Can you see that?
Slightly. Only now that you pointed out. It just kind of looks like a wrinkle in the fabric. Can you spin around slowly? I don't see anything in the back. Or maybe, okay, maybe a little bit, but no, it doesn't like read as anything. It just reads as like a little wrinkle in the fabric.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and like I said, when you wear a bra, we can get bra lines. So like, I'm okay with that. As long as the cups aren't obvious.
No.
I do feel like off the shoulder tops is the most ideal type of top to get a braless top in. Like, this is exactly the vibe. This and backless are the two best uses for these kinds of tops, I think. The sleeves are so long.
Oh my God, yeah.
So long. So not made for petites, but we make it work. Now I will figure out how to get the one cup back in, and we will try this final tank from Klassy Network, which is in a light gray. It is also a high neck crop, but it is like a slightly different ribbed material than the black one. Okay, so this one can claim to be cropped. This is the only one of the 3 crop tops that I'm like, yeah, that's a crop top. Belly button's here, it's a good inch above. For reference. So if you're long torsoed, this one in particular, which I will link all of the 8 items I particularly got down below. My boyfriend did inform me that this is actually more of like a nude tan, not a gray, which makes me sad because I really like the shape of it. But although I don't love that, my little mammary glands, I don't know. That like underarm fat bunching, don't love that. I prefer when it's held in on the sides. I guess if I pull it. I feel like this color is honestly probably not very flattering on me. Like a nude tan being such a like cool toned pale girl, especially right now in the winter months. She's going to the donate pile. But the rest, I would wear. Now we go to the new girl on the braless scene, Abercrombie. I don't know why when I ordered this I thought it was lace. It's not. This is just a cotton top. It is a baby blue V-neck, like sweetheart neckline with the ruching cap sleeves. This is really cute. It is also double lined through the whole body. This is the type of top that I think I'll love having the braless built in. I think it'll be very seamless. So let's try this. Okay. This is obviously, like I would say, like a more trendy, youthful style than most of the Klassy Network ones. I might just have picked wrong from Klassy Network. Don't get me wrong, I do like them, and I love a high neck. But this is definitely, I'd say, like, would appeal to youth, girls in their teens, 20s, even 30s, like myself. Whereas Klassy Network, I do feel like skews to the, like, 30s, 40s, 50s. In terms of style. So I feel like there's definitely a place in the market for both of them to be doing braless tops. I could imagine these braless tops are only appealing to those with a small chest because of how thin the actual coverages. This definitely is more for just nip coverage versus shaping. That said, as somebody who was hoping for shaping, I still think this is flattering. I love the color, the baby blue. I think the cap sleeves are much more flattering than I thought, but the ruching is super, super flattering. Like, I really like this with like a lower waisted pant because this is not cropped. It goes, bless you. But yeah, I like the ruching. I really like this. I will wear this, and I think it's actually like so cute with a pair of jeans. Okay, we're in the video now. We are in the video now. That's right. You don't have boobs, so you can't try anything on. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I got an extra small, because again, that's like typically my size. I almost feel like I could have done an extra, extra small in this one in particular. Like, it almost feels like a bit loose on my chest and even on my shoulders. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to wearing like a very low neckline. That's not my thing, but it does like feel almost a bit big, which is unusual. I wouldn't typically wear an extra, extra small, but it is an option on their website, so I could go down. Next up, I'm obsessed with this, and I really hope it fits because she looks tiny, but also stretchy, so fingers crossed. This is a long sleeve chocolate brown high-necked cotton top with the built-in bra, double layered. Ugh, I love a double layer, but the back is so stunning. Okay, I am very pro high neck, low back. I think high necks are extremely sexy. That's just how I feel. I love a high neck. And this low ruched kind of waterfall back with this gold clasp, like jewelry on my back. I think this is so cute. Fingers crossed it looks good. It's strange. I feel like I could also go down in this. Like, I am not an extra, extra small. I am not a 00. I'm like a 02 on top, 24 on bottom. So I don't know. I think like a black jean or my black pleated pants would look really cute, or even my black dress pants. But the back is the star of the show. Look at that back. Like this with hair up.
Very pretty.
Stop.
Stunning.
It feels classy, it feels elegant. I feel like this on a date night or to a party, like a dinner party or cocktail party would be so beautiful styled right. And like, yeah, I just love this. This definitely like high neck is more my comfort zone. With the low neck one, that blue one, I think I'd want like to fill the open space with like a lot of jewelry and stuff like that. Maybe put some fake tan on, but this, I love an open back. Adore. And again, just like the off the shoulder top, open back tops are the ideal for this braless situation. But I do feel like I need to go down a size. Just so we're not doing the most boring last, I'm gonna do this white tank top, which I don't have high hopes for. I don't think this is gonna be my vibe, but we'll give it a go. Okay, I wanted to give just like a plain white tank a try because I feel like white tops, for us braless girlies, they can be see-through. I don't think this one would be because it's really thick, like very, very thick. Double lined, triple lined? It's triple lined.
Whoa.
She's thick. So I don't feel like even without these pads, it would be a problem. This tank is such a throwback. It's literally called the 90s tank, so that makes sense. But this does feel like something I would have worn in my childhood. Like this neckline with these straps, they're like the stretchy adjustable straps. Like this is very much a throwback to me. It's also like pretty long, as was the long sleeve brown top. They're not sold as crop tops, much to my chagrin. I feel like Abercrombie and Hollister and those kind of legacy brands are really leaning into the early mid-2000s styles. Like, it's uncanny. It's crazy. I walk into their store and it's like, whoa, am I back in middle school in 2007? Because it sure feels like it. And this is definitely giving that. Nothing wrong with it. I needed a new white tank. I will wear it, but it's not like my favorite white tank I've ever tried. And I don't necessarily know that it's giving me shape. It's also, again, like, I feel like running big. So that is the note for Abercrombie, size down. Last but not least, we have this dress, Which the other cool thing about Abercrombie and Fitch is they have petites. So I kind of feel like in 2026, I need to go on a mission to find all the best mainstream brands that sell petites, like Gap sells petites. I need to try that. Abercrombie, this is my first time trying their petites. This is a sheer mesh polka dot dress. The polka dots are like a velvety texture. It is a mock neck, and then the black built-in layer underneath. It is a mini dress. So thank God they had a petite option, because mini dresses are always not mini on me because I'm too mini. So I think it'll be interesting to see how a mini dress designed for petites actually fits me. And then it is like open, kind of low back. When I purchased this dress, I was like, I'm a bit too old for that. Like that. Yeah. This feels like a dress Molly would have worn at 18, honestly, even 15 to 26. At 32 almost, I'm like, am I a bit too old for this? I mean, granted, it's Abercrombie and Fitch. Yes, it's for adults, whereas Abercrombie is kids, but it's for young adults. I don't know. You guys let me know. Okay, here's the back. I'll show you the back.
Ooh, wow.
We're getting live male commentary here. So the men like it. All the men who are watching, feel free to let us know. Okay, so that's the back, which I do love.
Yeah, it's great.
Love a high neck, love an open back, love the mesh. I do feel like this is the kind of dress that I personally would just be happy to go braless in. I don't really need the cups for nip coverage. That's definitely what Abercrombie is giving more, is nip coverage than shaping. So actually, contrary to what I believed at first, I thought I was going to prefer Abercrombie. I think stylistically, I absolutely prefer Abercrombie. The reason I didn't even get a dress from Klassy Network is it just wasn't really my styling. But shape-wise, I do think Klassy Network is doing more for your girls than Abercrombie is. I do think it's a very cute dress. I don't know that it's fitting me quite fitting me white. I don't love how it goes over my boot. I got a lot of junk in the trunk, and then just hangs. Are you guys seeing that?
Yeah, you're covering with your hand. Not really.
To me, it should be tight. It should be fitted, whereas it's really awkwardly I feel like the girlies are going to agree with me. It needs to be actually just fitted, not this awkward.
Oh, so
tight the
narrow again.
Yes, it should be fitted the whole way. Right now, it's fitted everywhere except just this bottom part after my booty. It's this weird.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't love that fit-wise. And I think if I was more narrow-hipped and didn't have so much thigh-hip butt, it would do that. I think this is a better fit if you were more narrow-hipped. Okay, so all in all, after trying everything on, I think they're both good and serve different needs. I think both stylistically and built-in bra-wise, they're just completely different brands, even though they're selling you the same product, which is why I wanted to contrast and compare them in one video. Stylistically, I prefer Abercrombie and Fitch, but bra-wise, I do think Klassy Network is giving you more shape, more lift, and a better appearance, true bra-like appearance under the top, versus Abercrombie, who's really given you style and quality, but not necessarily anything more than nip coverage for the cold, which is not something I typically struggle with. I will wear items from both brands, and some of the items I'll be donating or sending back because they just don't work for my needs, but I'm curious to hear what your thoughts and perspective on this is. Have you tried either of these brands' braless options? Do you like them? And which item do you think was the best on me? I want to hear your feedback. And until next time, you can click over here to watch this video I recently posted, or click over here to watch this one. Bye.